Hello, JJ Gunsby. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Hopefully your day is going well. Hello, Lisa. Welcome to the stream. Hello, user. How's your day going? Hopefully your day is going well. Hello, Lo. You're up late. How's your day going? Hello, Gunther. Welcome to the stream. I will never sleep accordingly. I see. Well, if you say so. All right, I'm gonna do another page. Today is the 11/30th. I finally made it to the challenge. I'm so happy. Yes, you did make it. Last time, or I guess this time. You sleep? Nah, I don't sleep. Who sleeps? Hello, Wolf Gaming Agency. Dang, right when I start drawing. Hello, Calvin. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Can't wait to procrastinate the next one. Guess there's always something to look forward to. Alrighty. First string of the day, I'm gonna practice a low angle shot. Might as well, since that's the challenge, right? Eventually. Alright, I'll bring that down. Well, actually, I'll bring that down even more. Like so. Yes, how are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Bring that down. Alrighty. So we're gonna bring out the hips there. Hips are gonna come in. The crotch is gonna be around there. Hello, David. How's your day going? What's up? I'm good. I'm doing good. So a bit like that. Bring that in like that. I'm now going to bring in the legs. Hello, Lily. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Safety first. Hello, Vladimir. Alrighty. Yeah, this is always, it's always quite the hard thing to draw, honestly. Very difficult. My day's pretty good, that's nice. Hello, Grace Joy Art. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? I always get poses wrong. They're very difficult, yes. My intrusive thoughts is persuading me to do art right now. I wonder if I should. Well, I guess if you're not gonna sleep, you might as well do art, right? Good afternoon, Schlaw. How's your day? Can I draw a donut? No. Also, not your father. I mean, I can draw a donut, but I don't want to. I got the affirmation. I need to do art. I drew similar to how you draw. Hope that's alright. Yeah, that's fine. Why? And yes, you are. No, not your father. Okay, let's see if I can actually get down these poses right. First I need to bring in the head. What are you drawing? A low angle shot. Low angle perspective. It's quite the difficult. It's a very difficult perspective. Rock, paper, scissors to decide? No. That's not even possible to play rock, paper, scissors across the screen. Hello Tristan, welcome to the stream. How's your day going? It is. Me, Asmo, and CJ do it all the time. Yes, perhaps, but there's no way to verify if someone is cheating or not. Okay, so the plane shift that. Okay, so let me try and figure out how to do this properly. You doing perspective? Yes, I am. Hello, May Emo. Hello, Bloodness. Welcome to the stream. How's your day doing? How's your day going? How's your day doing? That's what I'm trying to say. How's your day going? Actually, I was trying to say how's your day going. The K-pop Demon Hunter Soda Pop song is stuck in my head. I see. Yes, that was. It was. Yeah, that song was going around like a while back when K-pop Demon Hunters got released. I haven't heard it in a while though. So, you know. May the emo. Hey, it'd be like that. May the emu, sorry. Ignore the alien mothership happening in the background. Oh, the one on the bottom right, all your anatomy is spot on. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you like my art. What's your top 3 main inspirations for art? Yusuke Murata, Sui Ishida, and 58MW. I just love I love Yusuke Murata for his like anatomy in like One Punch Man. He's just really good. He's a really good technical artist, and yeah, so him. Sui Ishida from Tokyo Ghoul. Actually, I think I'm gonna replace instead of Sui Ishida, I'm gonna say Dino Illust from Twitter. He does really nice rendering. Do you draw every day? Yes, I do. I gotta go. I'm gonna binge all the Conjuring movies for the first time. Okay, goodbye. Have a good day. Hello, Purple Haze. Welcome to the stream. Wait, what's the name? Wouldn't it be like Boulder or something like that, or Rock? Surely you'll like be able to find it if you just like type, yeah, like Rock. Hello, Neon Ducky. Welcome to the stream. I could have done this perspective better. I'm gonna try one more time. Draw a photo of a photo? I don't think I will. That was a joke, by the way. No, it's cool. I actually have drawn a photo of a photo, by the way. Thank you to my first stream I've caught you. You appearing on my recommended. I see. Wonder why. Well, I'm glad that I'm appearing on your recommended. I'm glad that you were interested enough to click, so thank you for coming. Hopefully your day is going good. Hello, ladies, man. Welcome to the stream. Hello, the Bone Brew. How's your day going? Goodbye. Lily, Singularity's adopted kid. Not my kid, by the way. I don't know why Lily's name is that. I don't know why Singularity's adopted kid is, you know, I guess this is forgery. You know, identity theft is a big crime. A very serious crime. You have one now? No. No, I don't. All I do is draw. I don't have time to take care of children. Yeah, this is alright. I could have done better on the crotch. I think the yeah, okay. It's fine. Doesn't want to pay child support? Your art reminds me of Rodgun the artist and Mikey Mega Mega. Interesting. I do know Mikey Mega Mega. I've never heard of Rodgun the artist. When I was first starting out, like, a long time ago, like 8 years ago, I was trying to, like, learn anatomy, so I ended up on, like, Mikey Mega Mega's drawing. I mean, Mikey Mega Mega's, like, YouTube. I never was able to, like, learn properly. I guess I couldn't really use all his techniques, though, unfortunately. So I kind of gave up on drawing. No, I gave up on, like, using his tutorials. But maybe a part of it, like, eventually came. The cross between the two, are you using reference? I am using reference, but I'm actually using a reference of my own previous drawing. But yeah, I always use reference. References, you know, I'm always trying to learn from, like, art or, like, real life poses or something. Why couldn't the egg tell a joke? Because it was cracking up. Dennis, your art reminds me of this guy called Artist Singularity. It looks very similar. Maybe I'm stealing from him, honestly. Actually, he's probably stealing from me. Another child. You shouldn't disown your kids. Or also, what model pen is it? It's just a ballpoint pen. It's a zebra pen. It's from. I got a pack of these on Amazon for, like, I don't know, $6. 24. Just yeah, I think yeah, just Z grip zebra pens. You thief stealing from yourself. I know, right? I'm quite the dastardly villain. These wings are so juicy. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying your food. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try this reference one more time. At least I'm gonna try to, like, do this pose one more time. Not the reference, I suppose. I can only stay for so long. See you guys. Okay, goodbye, Lo. Have a good day. Yeah, I want to know if there was a reference to follow along, so I guess I gotta pull up my saves. Yeah, like, okay, so some references, like, sometimes I use Pinterest, sometimes I use other, like, references. So for the most part, I don't really show most of my references because sometimes they're, like, suggestive or something like that. Unfortunately. Or at least I do not think I could show them on stream. Whoever's eating wings, sharing is caring. When you run out of art of titles, Denny my boy? Denny my boy. I don't know. At some point, right? I'm sure I will. Art of titling. Art of insert title here. Okay, so bringing the hips in like that again, while bringing the legs in like that. Let's say the crotch is here again. I'm gonna now try to bring in, so like the plane shift happens there. We're gonna bring in the leg, put in the, this might be a more intense perspective, so it looks like it's more extreme, I guess. Maybe intense is the wrong word. Yeah, what are you guys drawing right now? Or are you guys just like, what are you guys doing? I guess, I know one person is drawing along. Or not drawing along, but the Bone Brew is drawing at the very least, right? Is anyone else here drawing? Draw a pseudo Shork from Kaiju Paradise. It's a pink shark humanoid thing. I don't think I want to. I'm also drawing, yeah. Oh, nice. Good luck on your drawing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try and break down this drawing to make it easier for me to understand. I'm doing Pokemon Evolution line, a drawing, I'm doing my Pokemon Evolution line a day, drawing, it's like warm-up for me. Oh, nice. I'm drawing something too. Noise. Well, whatever you want to. If you think, no, it's fine. Yeah, oh, hello, Screen Hermit. Welcome to the stream. I don't necessarily, I don't really take a lot of suggestions because I have to be very interested in, like, whatever the suggestion is for me to draw it, so. For the most part, I kind of just draw whatever, yeah. I'm mostly just focusing on poses, to be honest. The reason I don't do suggestions is, for the most part, I'm not, like, unless I'm, like, really interested in them, of course. It takes a lot of work for me to try, like, if I'm doing fan art, I want to get the character done, like, correctly, so... so, like, that takes away a lot of my focus from the actual pose itself, rather than if I'm just drawing the pose without having to worry about, like, if it's like, an actual established character or something like that. Plus, I'm more familiar with my OCs than familiar with, like, yeah, those other characters. So it's just gonna take a load off my brain, I suppose. Draw a smiley face? I can actually do that. Very crooked smiley face, but yeah. David is right now competing for the most personal question asked on stream competition. How much money do you have? I don't know. You forced me to draw? Nice. Art of fancy word. Okay, I'm gonna bring this over here, bring that down. Okay. So I'm just gonna actually pop in the eyes. I'm gonna bring in the chest slightly. Bring down the eyes. This eye would be blocked partially by the nose. The mouth would be around here. Under here is the underneath of the head. I'm drawing my favorite character right now because I actually want to get myself to draw something. I see. Well, good luck on that. I love Fleeing Sunlight, by the way. Welcome to the stream. The most important part of fan art for me is capturing as much of the character's essence correctly in my drawing. I don't do it often, or I won't draw anything else for weeks. I see. So you don't participate in any of the monthly challenges like Inktober, or what have you? Not necessarily, no. I don't really do that. I kind of just draw what I like to draw. Like, okay, like Inktober, like, if you're talking about the prompts, yeah, no. I mean, I draw every day, but yeah. It's not like I do, like, a single, yeah, no, I don't really participate in Inktober. What other, like, challenges are there for, like monthly challenges are there? The only one I do know is Inktober, I think. Unless I'm forgetting ones that I actually do know. Can you draw Stickman? I can, but I'm not going to. And it's got a bots. Okay, goodbye, Neon Ducky. Have a good day. I'm right now learning arm anatomy. Ah, well, good luck on that. Hopefully it doesn't cause you too much trouble. So, okay. Where the hip comes in right here, this is that, the crotch is here. Well, as if Dennis had the skill to draw a Stickman. I know, right? I'm incapable. One day I'll be able to draw a Stickman properly. Smogus, Junebug, Mermaid, August, Pinuptober, and way more I can't think of off the top of my head. Really? Yeah, I've only heard of Inktober. Even Art God struggled to draw Stickman? Yes. I mean, the YouTuber Shrimpy has a Discord, and this December he has drawing challenges. Something about this doesn't... Yeah, well, fair enough. Like a contest, you know? Yeah, I know that some people like host contests in their Discords. Oh, there is the Chroma Cores as well, which is annual. And lastly, art fights. I want to start doing some art fights. I do know about art fights, actually. Let me shade in the underneath of the head. Speaking of contests, what if the server did a Secret Santa for a weekly challenge? Huh. That would be a good Christmas idea. Art fights seemed fun, but I'm not interested in making my own OCs. Yeah, that's fair. I haven't learned torso anatomy, but it looks really stiff, and it's holding me back from good gesture drawing, so I have to cramp... I have to cram... Oh, you have to, like, cram leg and arm tonight? I see. RHG is nothing, but animation, art fights... Animation. Imagine being able to animate. Okay, I think the perspective on this looks a little bit better, but yeah, I do think this perspective looks a little bit better than this one. I would say that the neck part here is a little bit weird because I'm pretty sure the neck should be over here. Like the neck and the spine is like over here. The neck should be over here, and so the body should be overlapping with the head instead of having it like jutting out as if like she has a really long neck. I'm actually not drawing right now. Playing through. So not drawing right now. Playing through a session, so I can't write up the next chapter of my story, and got to see if I can thumbnail it as well. Gonna be the hardest part because it's the perspective. I see. Well, good luck on that. I'm sure you'll get it. Okay, so if I actually were to break down this drawing right here, so the butt, like the butt is the, I think that's like one of the hardest parts because like this part is the butt, the crotch is here, and I think the combination of the legs, like the hips, legs, crotch, and butt, actually creates a very difficult like pose for me, honestly. Maybe make your profile picture wearing a Santa hat. That would be funny. That would be silly. Okay, let me do another pose. The conception of the three muscles that make up the thigh is a pain. Yes, it is. Yes. All the interactions that happen around, like, the hips area is a very difficult thing to get down. Okay, I'm gonna bring in... Guess I shall feel the pain today. Right now I'm suffering through the bicep muscles, apparent behind the chest muscle. Because each person's abductor, I think it's called, can really change a bunch. And the amount of fat or lack thereof can seriously affect that. Yes, very complex thing. Yeah, to draw the body, it's a very complex, I guess, combination of different variables. Because, wait, no, I read that already. I'm no longer focused on anatomy as much as I used to. I'm of the school of thought, gesture is king. What time is it at your place? It's 1 a.m. here. It is 2:35 p.m. here. Yeah, so, like, I think that the dynamicism of the pose is very important. I would also say that combining that with your understanding of anatomy is what really pushes your drawing to, like, another level. But yeah, I guess just focus on, like, whichever one you feel is more important. You just need to understand connection points and overlap, but not exactly every single small muscle. Or yeah, no, like, of course, like, when people say learn anatomy, they're not saying learn every muscle group. That's not what they're, like, just saying to learn the basic structure and, like, you know, how to represent them with shapes, basically. For the most part, yeah, like, in general, people don't actually mean, like, learn all of the muscles and how they all work. Like, you're not supposed to be like you're not some biology student or, like, medical student or something. Exactly, that's why I'm leaping torso to learn the arms and legs, so I can put all the knowledge on the gesture and improve from there. No, not the way these courses are set up. These classical teachers teach figure drawing from the ground up, bones to muscles. Yeah, that's, like, excessive. I don't think you need to do that. Of course, I'm not an art teacher, but that seems like basically a kind of a waste. Not a waste, but it doesn't seem like the most efficient way to teach like someone. Especially if they're not doing like completely like realistic art. Of course, knowing like there is value that comes with knowing like the anatomy, but for the most part, you really don't need such an in-depth knowledge. You just need the basics. Hello, Sephiroth. Welcome to the stream. Yo-ho-ho, art of T-posing. Yes. This is on the level of autopilot. He doesn't need no shapes. He just pulls body from air. I am drawing shapes, kinda. I'm using guidelines. When I say JoJo, you say pose. Hmm? El Mundo? I personally agree with you, but the way they teach these anatomy courses from the classical folks looks like Proco, Watts, anime, etc. They do have a focus on the old school drawing, draw reality first mindset. Yeah, well, I mean, if it works for them, I guess that's how it works for. It's just like some people can just learn differently. Yeah, like in art, the thing is, it's just like everyone has a different way that allows them to be able to draw. There's not just like one. It's not just one skill set that allows someone to like become really good. Have you ever referred to Bridgman? No, I don't know who that is. Okay. Under the Bridgman. Alright, this is done. Hold on, let me put in the... Let me try to shade the knee properly. It's gonna be a little bit difficult. Yeah, but there are suboptimal ways of learning. Learning all the detailed anatomy is detrimental. Yeah, it's detrimental when it comes to like efficiency. Like Artwood and Antonian's breakdowns, Mike Hampton is decent as well, and of course the great Mike Matisse over at Force School. I'm all for that almost animator style of drawing. Yeah, no, I would agree. I'm not your dad, and I'm not gonna show my elbows now. I work with anatomy and bodies, but I still can't draw. Rough. Unfortunate. Squat, stretch, exaggerate. There is something about good animators and their art. That is true. Have you ever woken up one day and asked yourself, can I do this? Do what exactly? No, I don't think I have. Art of adopting? No, I do not know the art of adopting. I've never adopted anyone, unfortunately. I don't plan to. It was bye? Okay, goodbye. You can't say steal without saying tea. I mean, I suppose so. Artwood explains how to draw anatomy from imagination through basic forms really well. I heavily recommend it to everyone in chat. Well, if it works, then yeah. Did I eat before stream? I did actually, yes. I did eat before stream. Yes. Okay, I need to start this song. It's important to eat, indeed. Indeed it is. Okay, let's see, just play this. Then turn up the volume. Hello, Tuna. Welcome to the stream, Tuna Yuna. Welcome. Oh, shoot. I've seen you on Twitter. I didn't realize it was you. Oh, really? Have you? Well, yes. Welcome to the stream, Tuna Yuna. How's your day going? Like how you can't think of echidna without thinking about echidna's body fluid tea. True, indeed. ReZero mentioned? Yes, ReZero has been mentioned. Reinhardt solos? That's true. Reinhardt is, in fact, a busted boy. ReZero is the realms we lost along the way is a crazy sentence. The way my anatomy is, I think I'm mastering the art of giving polio. That's I don't think that's, you know, good luck to you. Okay, who do you think would win in a fight? God of Singularity after the amps and power-ups by absorbing other gods? I don't think other gods or Mr. Orion. Who do you think would win? Oh, or Reinhardt plus Subaru? I mean, the thing is, after the God of Singularity gets all her powers, she just becomes the universe. You know, but for the memes, I'll just say that Reinhardt wins. Third option, the Job Devil. How do I end up? Okay, fine. Here's what I'll do. Hello, Rap Dog. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Hope your day's going well. Hello, Baba Kega. Dennis, is it hard to draw dandruff? I've never tried to draw dandruff, so I wouldn't know. What's your favorite type of drawing the body? If you're asking what my favorite body part is to draw, it's like the face. The face or the stomach. Dennis, are you ever gonna draw bones, veins, nerves under the skin? No. Well, actually, maybe. It depends. Probably if there's like some sort of fight or something, but I haven't drawn a fight, so. What's your favorite pose? I don't really have one. Although I do like drawing low ankle shots. They're just very interesting. They're also very difficult to draw. Maybe I just like the challenge. Yes, hello, Draw Like Blueberry. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Hopefully your day's going well. Yes, I remember when you used to draw backshots very often. I did used to draw back like view perspectives, yes. I used to draw poses that focused on the back, although I never drew back shots as the action. After all, I don't really draw two people. Two people interacting is very annoying to draw. But yes, I have drawn back view perspectives, focusing on the butt. To be fair, it's not like I don't still draw that. Like, I do that sometimes. I do that sometimes. Okay, I need to bring that in like that. Whoa, pen tricks. It's not too late to practice drawing back shots. Two people are annoying though. One day maybe, but I don't know. You've drawn two people sitting on the other one. Both were girls, possibly. Possibly lollies? I don't think they were. I do remember that one. That drawing, yeah, one of them had like. I guess it depends on what you defined as it. I don't think so though. Yeah, like maybe, but like still, I don't want to draw like two people. It's just quite annoying. Quite annoying. I rarely draw, like, there was one, like, I did draw 2 people interacting at one point. Like, one point recently, and that wasn't too annoying because it was mainly just like a portrait shot of them. I can't remember if they were hugging or something, but yeah, it was very easy to draw, or like, it wasn't as difficult. Certainly wasn't as difficult. You'll never be Art of Gyat if you keep avoiding the hard male parts. I don't think that's what. I don't think that's a Gyat though. That doesn't even make sense. If you if you do it, then I'll do it, and we can compare each other's work. Indeed. But it just seems like such a pain, though. I draw your profile picture, blue like blueberry. Yeah, it's a very cute profile picture. I mean, laziness is not the way. I mean, as long as I'm drawing what I like, as long as I'm drawing what I want to draw, I'm happy drawing it. Then it is the way. Show is the way. You should draw like a knight. Metal is satisfying to draw. Plus, you seem good at shading. I've drawn a knight before, but right now I'm more focusing on anatomy. Hello, British Moore. Welcome to the stream. I literally just spent the last 2 hours crying my eyes out over homework. The vibes here are healing my soul. Well, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad it's able to calm you. Hopefully you have a good day. I can't draw legs. Well, yeah, legs are quite difficult. Although I did have a video drawing, I did have the video that I did about like the cheat sheet on drawing bodies does give a pretty, I think, good example on drawing legs. This is the chillest comment section I've ever seen. It's chill sometimes, yeah. Do you like Parasite? Are you talking about the anime? I've never watched it, so I don't know. This just comes from the background song. Tell Dennis to put Elden Ring battle music and then see. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I would say like there is an amount of like atmosphere that comes with the background music. It is quite relaxing. It's actually, yeah, this is one of the favorite, like, one of my favorite background musics that I've done. Background like OST tracks. It's very calming, a little bit somber, a little bit unnerving. But that's the type of songs that I like, I suppose. Do you like drawing top views? They're very fun, yeah. Whether it be like a low angle perspective or a high angle perspective, I do like drawing both of them. They both have their own unique challenges, and they're both pretty fun. My favorite Liminal song is Retire from Elvedon. Is that the way you say it? Elvedon? I've been watching a kid show recently, and the main character is actually so well written that I generally got accepted to see her distraught at the events of one of the episodes. Huh. Yeah, some shows are just really well written. I guess it is surprising to see for it to be like a kid show though. Have you seen the Pantheon? Are you talking about like the animated show, like the series? Yeah? Oh, then yes, I have. I've seen season 1. I haven't seen season 2. I don't want to get spoiled on it, but did it end, like, did it have a good end? Or, like, not a good ending, but was the ending well written? By Pantheon, have you, yeah, I have played, Hollow Knight. The Pantheon series is the one with the Vsauce as Vsauce as the final boss fight. I haven't seen it. I don't really want spoilers, but yes, it is that one. I've seen that clip. Yes. It's finished season 1, so I've not seen it either. Okay. Hello, Jonelle. Welcome back to the stream. How's your day going? Hopefully, it's going well. So, next question. Have you completed all Pantheons? I have, no, not the last one. Like, it's not even that it's difficult. It's not even like that it's so difficult. I just haven't actually played it that much. I got to it, I tried it one time or twice, I lost, and I just haven't, like, gotten back to playing, Hollow Knight. Mainly because I've been busy with, like, other stuff. Whether it be, like, drawing or practicing drawing, doing digital art, stuff like that. It's just, I filled my schedule with so many things I just haven't been able to finish, Hollow Knight. Same thing with Silksong. I haven't finished Silksong either. other stuff, and it's just drawing. Though I can relate. I always leave Hollow Knight at Pantheon only to pick it up all over from the start of the year. Well, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I simply like drawing more than I like playing video games. I like drawing more than I like doing basically anything else. And I don't get bored of drawing, is the thing. So, if you have a thing that is like your favorite thing to do and you never get bored of it, I think you'd find it quite difficult to actually do anything else. Especially if it's not as important, or not really important at all. Like playing a video game. If that makes sense. How hard is it to draw perspective for you? It's a challenge sometimes. It is quite difficult sometimes. Each individual episode of Soaring Sky has like 180,000 budget, so its fight scenes are crazy. See, hello, the normal human. Welcome to the stream. Have I ever tried to animate before? Yes, I have. I posted one of my animations on YouTube. Of course, I'm still a beginner at animation. I'm not, yeah, still a beginner, a novice. One day, though, maybe I'll become better at animation. Same for me. It's story writing. Same for me, but it's story writing. I'm not much of a gamer. Ah, I see. Fair enough. Yes, I simply never tire of art. Story writing is fun though. Yeah, it's just fun though. Sorry. Yeah, it's fun though sometimes. At least for me. And it is very impressive to like have someone who like really writes really well written stories. I don't know how to draw animation. Yeah, no, it is difficult. How do I even draw this? Okay, so like, if I'm thinking about the planes of the body, I don't really know. So I think the light would be blocked here and here. Like the leg would be coming. Yeah, this would be where the leg is, obviously. Should be something like this, I guess. All my animations are stick figures. Well, no, that is, I mean, you know, I mean, I think everyone has seen those like really cool stick figure animations. So, stick figure animations are very cool to do, and like to see. I did animation today. It's on my channel. Oh, nice. Nice indeed. Hello, Dialon. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? My day's been pretty fine, thanks. And yours? My day's been good. T-posing spotted? Yeah, she is T-posing. Hello, Calstorm. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Appreciating as always, Dennis. Thank you. I mean, I'm learning drawing for story writing, so I could, produce content and try to live on that. Don't know though. Everything feels hard in reality. Everything is pretty difficult, yes, especially at the start, or even even a ways into the journey, everything still feels difficult. I guess I'll do another T-pose. I'm gonna do a C pose. See you later. Okay, goodbye, Sloth. Have a good day. When do you start drawing with pen? When I start using pen? Last year, around the same time. Last year, November. Hello, Rosalie. How's your day going? Other than drawing, what do you do for fun? I like philosophy, and I like to, make music, as you can hear from the background, and I like to play video games sometimes. But yeah, that's about it. I mainly like to draw, of course. I'm a huge fan of you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like my content. Do you like Demon Slayer? Demon Slayer is... Yeah, I like Demon Slayer, I suppose. For me, it's story writing. But what is your goal of drawing? Even though it's stupid to ask, because for me, just writing is okay no matter what. So art might be that for you. Yeah, no, I just like drawing. Drawing is, as long as I guess you can call my quote-unquote goal, even though it's, really I just like to draw. As long as I can draw. If I could have drawn forever without like needing to do anything else, like if I didn't need to make money, if I didn't need to do anything, I would just draw forever. But I mean, my goal, I suppose, is just to get better. Just like, that's it. As long as I'm getting better in some like small way, then I'm enjoying it. Like that is the goal. Then I'm like succeeding. As long as I'm actually at least trying. So Have you eaten your music before? Eating music helps to savor it more? I see. I don't think I have. Hello, Ally. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Haven't seen you. Actually, I probably did see you yesterday. Or the day before. I don't know. Yeah, I just like to draw. I guess I say all the time I just want to become an art god, but really even if I don't become an art god, I think I'd be happy. As long as I'm It's going well, it's my birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday to you. JoJo or Chainsaw Man? Well, I haven't seen JoJo, so I'd pick Chainsaw Man. What are you doing for your birthday, Ally? Hopton, do you live stream? I try to live stream every day. The humanity, when it discovers that instead of just to eat and reproduce, it can love something and cherish it for the rest of the life, for it just being it. Yes. Well, I mean, to be fair, some people do just cherish like reproducing. Taking money and food from friends, and also I'm being forced to wear an afro today. I see. Well, hopefully you have a good rest of your birthday. How do you live stream while drawing? What do you mean? I use my phone. I'm not holding my phone, of course. It's on a tripod. But is it in your face? No, it's not. My face is way back here. I'm not looking at my camera like from straight down. I'm looking at it from like this angle. I mean, for the story input, I love Chainsaw Man and Don 2. The fact that one wants his balls and the other wants to touch boobs is just incredible. True. I mean, to be fair, Denji's goals change throughout the it kind of keeps changing. It keeps moving. Even though it is very down-to-earth goals for Denji. And I haven't seen Don, so... I'm getting World War III flashbacks from episode 1 of Dandadan. I love that series, though. Let's see. No, do not misunderstand my Denji like that. I don't know, man. I think Denji has I think that is his goal. I mean, you could say he just wants love and connection, perhaps, if you want to break it down all the way. But let's not get it twisted that he does also, like, want to touch boobs. Question, when will you do a face reveal? At 100,000 subscribers. So, a very long way away. It'll be a long time before I face reveal. I just subbed, so one sub closer. Thank you for subscribing, a guy for real. I'm glad. Well, yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. How's your day going? Hopefully your day is going well. Are you pretty? I don't know. I'm me. I wouldn't say I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm like the most repulsive being on the planet. I wouldn't say I'm the best looking being on the planet. Face reveal soon? No. No. Hello. Hello, Mr. or Miss Min. Wait, what? No, wasn't your name Happy? Didn't you say to call you Happy? Hello, Happy. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Love the music. Thank you very much. I made it myself. It's very calming. I find. I didn't know I was gonna like it so much actually. Whether I like the song that I make or not is kind of a mixed bag. It's kind of random. Sometimes I like the songs that I make and sometimes I don't. Just so happened that this one somehow turned out okay. It's been good It's been good. I've tried the traditional art animation. I'm proud of it. How's yours been going? My day's been going good. Made the music video of Do you post your music on YouTube? Yes, I do. I have a playlist on my channel just for the music. Although I don't have every single track in that playlist, but I do sometimes post music, yes. Like, for instance, this track right here has been posted to YouTube. That's good. Thank you. Proceeds to send 81k people to his channel. That's not possible. Man, I'm now realizing that forearm and biceps plus triceps have their own proportions. Yes, they do. What pencil do you use? I'm using a pen. I'm using a ballpoint pen. It's a Z pen. A Z grip zebra. It's a Z grip zebra pen. It's basically just a normal ballpoint. Nothing too special. I use pencil. It's better for shading. It is pretty cool. Hello, player. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Sounds like I'm a pro. I'm totally not. More than better, I would say easier. Pencil is easier for shading, yes. By the way, if I spell something wrong, please correct it. I ain't English. All right. I first use pencil, then I use pen to outline. Yeah, that's the normal way to do it. All right, I'm done with this page. New page. For manga, it's good to start with pen, but realistic, but realistic draw is better pen. Yeah, I think there's a normal way to draw. Everyone has their own style. Yeah, that's true, actually. Hmm. Oopsie. Um. Alrighty. Gonna bring that in. Gonna bring that around here. Gonna bring that up. It's a very interesting perspective. I think I messed up, actually. Yeah, I definitely messed up. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I will be maybe I'll be able to make it not the worst drawing in the world. It's just so messy. I could have made this not so messy, and that would have been better. I have school tomorrow. Yes, I'll wish you luck for school. I destroyed my hand doing an animation with stick. That's an interesting perspective I see there. It's interesting, but I've messed it up. At least there are some things that I've messed up. It's not the best thing I've drawn. But it's okay. Hello, Riser Rally. Welcome to the stream. Or Razor Rally. I guess I'll just say Razor. Hello, Razor Rally. Back to the grind, boys. Gonna have to draw 6 more characters. Alrighty. Hello, Hobby Panda, by the way. Welcome to the stream. I saw your perspective challenge video. True, there was a Discord perspective. Yeah, I did post the video for the Discord challenge. For a sec, I thought you forgot about me. I didn't see that you actually joined. The best was Yorno. You know, Screen Hermits 1 was pretty good. Did I hear my name? Yes, I was talking about your submission in the perspective challenge. It was really good, is what I said.
Oh, thank you. No problem. And also Sephiroth said that too.
I loved Lels as well. Yeah, Lels was really good.
Naomi's as well.
Holy, I genuinely draw so bad. I genuinely draw so bad. I'm giving up. I'll go eat. Bye. Take care.
Well, goodbye. Have a good day. I don't think you should give up though, but yes, have a good I guess have a good meal.
I do know how to draw perspective drawings. All my drawings are from the side and front, and look very fat. Oh, you don't know how to draw perspective?
Yeah, it is pretty difficult to do perspective drawings. It depends on your knowledge about like how to simplify the body and represent them using simplify the body and represent the different body parts using very simple shapes in 3D space, like cubes, cylinders, that type of stuff.
Hello, I'm Mimo. Welcome to the stream. How's your guy?
How's your day going?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. A guy for real. How long would you say it took you to learn the basic fundamentals to a point that you were happy with?
It took me about 6 years, I would say, but like the basic fundamentals, I don't know. I wouldn't say like I even understand them perfectly right now, but yeah, it took me about to get where I am right now. It took 8 years. 5 of those 8 years were spent like banging my head against the wall, not understanding like how to do anything. So I would say like yeah, 5 to 6 years is how long it took. But that's because I just did it very inefficiently. I wasn't looking at references. I wasn't looking at how artists actually do things. I wasn't trying to break down the references I was using. I kind of just was going in blind, which is the mistake that I was making. So it doesn't need to take that long. It's just that I was very bad at learning. Or at least I wasn't even really trying to learn.
Not perfect, just happy. I mean,
I don't know. I don't know if I'm even happy with it right now. I'm okay with it, I suppose.
guys, I think my crush is gonna confess to me. I see. Well, that's good for you. Guys, did the Perspective Art Challenge start today? It yeah, basically. Bro, you should be happy. Your art is great.
You know, the thing is, from the perspective of wherever the artist is, they always know, like wherever you are in your art career, you always know that there's like a better place that you can be. So I don't know. I mean, I'm happy with my art, yes, but I know I could be better. So it's not that like I'm not satisfied basically. With the fundamentals, but yeah, I'm not like satisfied with my knowledge of the fundamentals. But I am satisfied in the fact that I'm happy. Like I'm happy drawing.
I never have time for these streams anymore. It's okay. I wish I could join more.
Well, no, it's okay. Well, yeah. I mean, if that means that you just don't have any free time, that's unfortunate, though.
Also, where's Random? He's always gone. Yes, he hasn't been here in a very long time. Months. Hello, Enki. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? I think we're going to try and make a video trying to improve my perspective just for the challenge. Do you guys think it's a good idea?
Yeah, I think that's an interesting idea.
Hello, Zars. Welcome to the stream. Hi, bro. I'm a new viewer. What's this about? I'm just drawing. Not about anything. Am I the only one that uses drawing as an escape tool? Maybe probably not, no.
The stream, I guess it's about drawing, I suppose. But it's not, I mean, I'm just drawing. Practicing and stuff.
Now you're gifted, bro.
No, I don't think so. Gifted would mean I have talent. I would say I don't have talent, I have skill. It took 8 years for me to get here. It's not like I didn't just kind of pop out and just start drawing drawings that I was happy with. It took quite a long time.
This guy's like a master artist, though? No, I don't think so. I draw to escape all the time. It's very therapeutic. Drawing is very therapeutic. I might copy these to practice. Is that alright?
Yeah, no. Art is free. I would recommend, like copying artists. Even if like, even me, even though I don't think I'm like the best artist to copy from, like I don't know how much it'll help you, but if you think it'll help you, yeah, copy from any artist, whether they be like professional or maybe it's even your friends, or yeah, any artist that you see. That's the only way you're gonna like really learn. Well, it's like one of the best ways to learn, I'd say.
I'm watching 2 lives, and one of them has beautiful gamer girl, and I'm trying not to goon. I'm obviously talking about you, Dennis.
I'm not a gamer girl.
My art style comes from a few art styles reproduced in my own way. Yeah, that's how you do it. Why she has big hands? Perspective. I'm making a multiplayer game. What item should I add? I don't know. Big hands, but not big booba. True. Guys, my voice sounds childish, so now I have to use a voice changer in my videos. I need to wait until my voice gets deeper. Wouldn't that mean that your voice sounds? Wouldn't that be? Would that mean that you're just that you are a child though? That's like saying, well, like it'd be like, of course, a child's voice sounds childish. Me and my friend kind of help each other improve our art styles because she is good at drawing dragons and I'm okay at drawing humans. I see. Well, that's good. Having some peers to, like, I guess, you know, help each other get better is good. I get misgendered a lot. I see. Wait, for the challenge, is the criteria just a low angle perspective? Yes. That's it. That's the only thing. No, I'm a middle-aged man with a 9-to-5 job. Definitely not some high schooler. I see. What's your favorite YouTuber? 58MW. He's an artist. Or, I guess, I don't know if 58MW is a guy or a girl, but they're an artist. Very talented. I say talented, very skilled, perhaps, is probably the better way to say it. Very impressive artwork. This is a serious question. What tastes better, glue or crayons? Probably crayons. Although I've never really actually eaten crayons, so I wouldn't really know. But, you know, glue seems like it'd be a chemical, and chemicals I would assume don't taste good. I'm watching this and trying to make a channel. I see.
Well, good luck on that. It's not too difficult to make a channel, so I'm sure you'll succeed.
Would you stop time or have teleportation power? Teleportation power.
Assuming it doesn't come with any side effects, of course.
Guess how are you today? I'm doing good. How are you doing?
You slept 11 hours? That's a lot. That's a lot of hours. Honestly, yeah, I kind of wish. I'm with Leo on this one. Hello, Leo. By the way, did I say hello to you? I don't know if I did, but I'm with Leo on this one. I wish I could sleep for that long.
I never slept for 11 hours in a week. I mean,
That's not good.
hello, Lily. I gotta go. I need my sleep. Okay, have a good day. Have a good night, Happy. Or sleep. The secret is having a streak of not sleeping well and then being sore from stretches. I see.
Also, I'm not your father.
I'm gonna be drawing, so I'm gonna be quiet. Okay. Ali is the Minecraft mob.
That is true. Remember me when you get famous? All right.
Dennis gets subs in a very sus way. Do I? Dennis, you get like 200 subscribers in 2 days. That's actually nice. You're so close to 11 to 10k, eh? Right ankle reveal.
Why do you guys want a right ankle reveal in the first place?
Welcome back, Draw Like a Blueberry. Indian sites to buy subs.
You think I have money to buy subs? Who do you think I am, Jeff Bezos?
Hey guys, would you rather be turned into a brain in a vat by Genesis Doll and be kept as her pet, or eaten alive? I don't know who either of these people are, but you know, I'd rather be eaten dead. Hello, Wakaba the hero.
How's your day going? Hope your day's going well.
Des, how are you in the economical way?
I'm okay. Definitely not. I'm okay.
Hello, James the cat.
Welcome to the stream. How's your day going?
Personally, to be kept as a pet, as a pet brain. I see. That's that pose looks cool. Thank you. What drawing is your favorite? I don't really have a favorite. Genuine question, Dennis. Thoughts on Comey Can't Communicate? I haven't really watched it, but I don't know. I'm not really a slice of life or romance type of guy, so I mean, not to say that I'd hate it, but it's not like I'd enjoy it that much. You know, I might enjoy it. I think I'm okay at enjoying it. It'd probably be the type of series that I watch it and just turn my brain off.
Or it would be the type of show that somehow actually ends up being one of my favorite shows. I don't know. But yeah, in general, I'm not really that interested in slice of life or romance, that's what it seems like it is. So.
I hear a Godfather clock. Is that so? Oh, am I a dog person or a cat? Yeah, I'm a cat person. Well, will you fight a tiger or a German Shepherd? A German Shepherd. That's, by the way, if you didn't know your way of how to progress drawing. Would you be all right or stressed? Um, I've already been through that phase. Would I be all right or stressed? I don't know. It depends. Am I enjoying drawing? If I'm enjoying drawing, then I wouldn't be stressed. Speaking from experience, I think it was very annoying. I wasn't like stressed, but I was annoyed. I just didn't know like what I could do to get better. So yeah, rather than being annoyed, rather than being stressed, I was just annoyed. I just wanted to insert my OC Kyoshi into the storyline, mainly because I needed a wholesome break after spending days on the Danganronpa AU plot. I see. What's my favorite food? My favorite food is fried rice. Dad's spinning his hand for half an hour. Yes. Okay, goodbye. Oh, hello. I didn't say hello to you. Well, goodbye though. Have a good day. Um, have no idea. Have no idea. Hello, Ome. Ome is more daunt. How's your day going? Hope your day's doing good. Hello, David. Wait, no, I said hello. Wait, no, that's a different David. Hello, David. I once ate fried rice for 2 months every day. Did that change your opinion on how fried rice is to you? I changed my name from Jonelle. Oh, okay. Goodbye, Jonelle. Made me love it even more. Oh, I see. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever really get tired of fried rice, honestly. It's just really good. The more eggs, the better. Would you get tired of cheese? Maybe eventually.
Hello, Coagimation. Welcome to the stream. How's your day? Hope your day's doing well. Hope your day's going well, I meant. Thoughts on Marmite? I don't even know. What is Marmite? I've heard of it. I don't know what it is. Marmalade? Hello, Moochin. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Chili Chup. How's your day going? Would anybody notice if it became a duck instead of a blueberry? Probably. We would definitely know. We'd probably definitely realize that, hey, there's a duck here now. Thing that shouldn't be that should have been condemned to Australia. Yeah, I don't even know what Marmite is. Singularity, would you go check out my art sometimes if you want to? Well, where is this art? If it's in the Discord, then maybe, but I don't know. My channel? I can't exactly go to your channel right now because I'm streaming. I can't go to your channel right now because I'm streaming. It would kind of mess up the stream. I'd have to remember your channel for like after the stream. And draw like anime? I mean, you could send your art in Discord. There's a link in the description to our Discord server. Marmite is like the UK sauce, the salty one? Marmite is salty, huh? I mostly draw One Piece and Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, nice. That's cool. That is cool indeed. Wait, are you freehanding? What do you mean by freehanding? No, I draw with if you see, like, these lines are guidelines. Like, this is the center line. This is where this like oval right here is where the body connects. Is like where the rib cage connects to the hips. No, I don't draw without guidelines. And even more than that, I have reference. Oh no, those are sketches. Yeah, no. They're sketches. I saw blue. Oh. Welcome to the stream, King. Well, yeah, welcome to the stream, King. How's your day going? Hopefully your day is going well. Let's buy a watercolor set today. Nice.
It's really time exhausting. You need to wait until the water dries. That does sound a little bit annoying though. But I mean, I do like the look of watercolor. Chili is lying. I just checked their channel. It's Roblox stuff. I see.
Maybe if you check like the posts, or there might be like posts and stuff like in the post section, rather than videos.
You think water is wet? No, I think water makes things wet.
But wouldn't like saying that water is wet kind of be, you probably wouldn't say like that fire burns itself, which well, maybe that's like a different category. Maybe I'm making like some sort of a category error with like the type of thing that you're saying, but I don't know. It doesn't necessarily make sense for like, because water is a thing that makes other things wet. It wouldn't really make sense that water itself can make itself wet.
Yeah, the effects are really cool, and the masters make it look majestic. Yeah. I'll use a heat gun to draw my watercolor. Oh, that makes sense, actually.
I don't really, I've never had a heat gun. I guess I've never needed a heat gun, so I've never had it, but that sounds actually cool. Yeah, that sounds like that would definitely take away a lot of the annoying waiting. Do heat guns, like, is there like some drawback to using a heat gun rather than just letting it air dry, or is it just totally fine?
That's what means fire that is elevating? I don't know. It was a reference to something, but I forgot what it is. If you could only draw these two genres, anime or real life, I choose anime. I'd only draw in the anime style. Though I don't want to use watercolor. I mainly buy it because it's cheap. I'm gonna switch to markers and acrylic later on. Oh, okay, well.
I hope you have fun with the watercolor that you have, like, in the meantime. I'm sure you can make some cool stuff.
More people are drawing than me. I burnt it before, and sometimes the color changes because of the heat. I see.
Have you drawn the Frieren meme angle? Well, if you look right here, though this is not Frieren, I have drawn that angle a lot. And if you go on my Twitter, there's a link in the description to my Twitter. In my secret Twitter, I have drawn, if you like scroll down a little bit, you can, like in my media, I guess tab, you can see that I have drawn Frieren in that pose, kind of. Not the exact pose, but yeah, I have done that angle. Actually, I really did, like, I did digital art of it, actually. So I really did like how the digital art came out. It was very nice, I think. I thought so at the very least.
James, you're wrong. His art of Roblox and his visuals of animated Roblox and Des, did you know I'm half? No, I did not know that. Singularity Chili does have art on his channel. I see.
That's nice.
Guys, how do I type? I've completely forgotten. I don't know.
I'm sure you'll remember eventually. And when you remember how to type, tell us the good news.
Do you think digital art is harder than traditional? Also, do you think digital helps you grow faster? I think digital gives you a lot more tries at doing something. So I think digital might be a little bit more efficient at like learning concepts, like the fundamentals or stuff like that. I think traditional forces you to
become more efficient in your lines specifically, like, because you don't have like an infinite amount of retries. So I think they both have their own benefits. I think you can probably learn faster on digital because you have like basically you have infinite like canvases, you have infinite paper. You don't have to worry about like running out of paper. Also, hello Jordan Sama, welcome to the stream. I think traditional is way harder than digital. Those are some cool perspective angles. Thank you. Or what are you talking about? I've tried digital for a month, I'm still ass. Well, I mean, that might be true, but chances are if you try traditional for a month, you probably won't like improve that much either. I think the thing that lets you improve at art is not like the canvas or the medium that you're using. It's the way that you're able to apply the concepts that like would make an artwork look good. So as long as you have a good foundation of the concepts, I think you should be able to make like good artwork no matter what medium you're on.
Why do you think traditional is harder than digital? In digital you can erase perfectly. Like even if you don't do use the undo button, there is no residue after you erase something. Digital, you have infinite canvases. In digital, you can zoom in and zoom out. In digital, you can, well, undo, obviously. In digital, you have like a bunch of lasso tools. You can like use the lasso tool. There's a lot of things that you can do in digital that are just, it's way more convenient. And so convenient basically the convenience makes it easier. Singularity, I love your new video idea. Thank you. I think I used to think the same. Sometimes I hate my drawings. Wait, what? Oh yeah, you did. I remember you said that. That's become a woman? I don't think so, no. In my opinion, the unlimited eraser hinders your progress. Yeah, it depends on how it depends on the type of person you are. If you're the type of person that does take out with the eraser, then yeah, it probably will hinder your progress. Trying digital art for a month versus trying traditional for a month, which makes me better?
That is an interesting idea, yeah.
Technically, fire is a good eraser option. Kinda. I'm off to bed. Okay, good night, Leo. Have a good rest. I think digital art is better for beginners than traditional art is for than traditional art. Oh, then traditional is better. Okay, hold on. I think digital is better for beginners than traditional is better for refining skills.
Yeah, I mean, that may be true. That may very well be true.
See, his birthday's on the 3rd. Could you say happy birthday to him then? Well, if he's here, then yeah.
I was doing low angle shots at the start of the stream. I'm gonna try this like angle again now that I'm warmed up.
I believe traditional is better for beginners, better for developing hand-eye coordination. Yeah, maybe. Also, who in their right mind would give a kid a drawing tablet before pen and paper?
I mean, true, one is definitely more expensive. I don't think I'd trust a kid with a drawing tablet, to be honest. Okay, this angle's a different angle perspective, I suppose. It's not the same.
Also 9K. Oh yeah, yeah. Somehow we got to 9K. I don't know how. Faster than I would have expected. It really is. Yeah, it's going weirdly fast. Hello, just Ron and Fox. Welcome to the stream. You better get some right ankle reveal soon, and you have to do it on video? No live stream? I will do it on live stream.
Wait, how would that even work, actually? I will make it a post.
Just be careful showing your right ankle. Yeah, sure. Hello, Jolly Computer. You're back? You're a duck now, and everyone noticed. Wait, what do you mean be careful showing my ankle?
Will I be in danger after I show my ankle?
See you guys. Goodbye. Just a random Fox.
Have a good day.
Don't put pineapple on that pizza. There's going to be edits of your ankle. It's fine.
Yeah, this is quite the difficult pose, I would say. I think this one actually turned out okay, though, somehow.
Hello, Lagmaphone. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Do you think drawing multiple drawings per day or one detailed drawing per day is better? Multiple drawings.
Yeah, multiple drawings a day will grant you more mileage. It gives you the chance to learn multiple things rather than just learn one thing, for the most part.
Hello, well, welcome to the stream. Definitely multiple drawing for improvement specifically, yes. The life persists, indeed it does. Multiple also allows you to learn from your mistakes from your other drawings that day. That is true also. I gotta go for a bit. Alrighty, goodbye. Hello, Wolf Gaming Agency 8. I took a break to watch some anime, but I'm back to drawing. Nice. Hopefully your drawings turn out well. Alright. That turned out okay. By the way, Dennis, do you have Instagram? I used to have Instagram. I have an Instagram that like I haven't used in years. Yeah. Day 3 of asking Des to show the fucking Russian alligator. Des, could you draw some side characters? Sometimes someone we don't know much about or is not relevant to the character, like the witches you mentioned. Dude, honestly, I might, yeah. There's a Russian alligator where? It's somewhere.
It's a while back. I drew it a while back. I don't even really know where it is. I'd have to search for it.
Super strange hypothetical, but if someone asked you really charismatically to use their mouth as a bark bag, how would you respond? To use, probably I won't. Disclose the information accordingly. Let me see. Yes, there's a Russian alligator somewhere, some point, at some place, some way, somewhere, some way, someplace, at some point. There was once a Russian alligator. I don't know where it was, but it must have been at some point. I don't really know where this Russian alligator is. Yeah, I don't think I could find it. Oh, never mind, I found it. There it is. I'm proud to witness this. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna go hack the website to get my PS4 from Cyber Monday deals. See ya. Okay, goodbye. Have a good day. Here's the Russian alligator. Alrighty. That's just a normal alligator, but it had a bottle of a bottle of vodka, meaning it's Russian. It also has a fez, but I don't know. Yep, definitely Russian stuff. Hello, ally. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? And he secretly plays Counter-Strike? Goodbye, David. Have a good day. This drawing is turning out pretty interesting. If I could nail it, that would be great, but I don't know how well I'll do on it.
Looking pretty good, thank you. Did I hear someone shouting? Yes, you did. See you done? Okay, goodbye, Screen Hermit. Have a good day. How many people are multitasking? Who knows? My hands are freezing. Have fun, guys. Okay, goodbye, Lel. What are you doing here if your exam is in 6 hours? That's a good question. Good, that's what time is it for me? It is 4:37 p.m. What brand of markers do you use to color? I don't use any markers to color. These are just Crayola color pencils. Same time for me. Damn, 3:38. For me. For me, it's 10:30. For you, it's 10:38. At the same time too.
it's 30. It's 4:39 for you too. Oh, lots of EST people. Indeed, yes. I pitched drawing the dancing duck. Nice. I did animation this morning and I'm fucking proud of it. Nice. Good work. How do you effectively shade, draw slash shade with a color pencil though? Mine looks really bad. I don't know. I mean, I use, like, sometimes I shade with a, like, I do the color with the color pencil, and I cross hatch over it with pen. Sometimes I do understand color theory, so I understand how to, like, shade using colors. But I also do, like, use cross hatching from the pen. Someone here played Rain World and Noita and other roguelikes. Is Rain World a roguelike? Is Rain World a roguelike? I don't think so. Is it? Is it really? A piece of... Rain World isn't a roguelike, but its difficulty is similar to Noita. I see. Rain World is like an adventure. It is something like an adventure, yeah. You play. It's basically you're trying to survive like the ecosystem that you're in. It's a very hostile ecosystem. It is very fun. Hello, JR. Welcome to the stream. Out of topic, but do you by any chance draw manga? No, I don't. But one day in the future, I may start to draw manga. I do like manga though. Manga has really cool art. I mean, it's pretty on topic to be fair. I mean, I'm drawing art, so, and manga is like art, so I don't know. I wouldn't say that's off topic. Yes, I'm pretty sure Dennis here drew Metamorphosis. Yeah, I don't think I have actually. I feel like that's a slander. Are you trying to slander me by saying that I drew Metamorphosis? I would never do something so unholy. Me? Me? Art of Singularity? I would never. I can't believe you would slander me. And here I trusted you. This is getting more suspicious by the second. I know what you are. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Slander is not accepted here. Then go to sleep, bro. I will go to sleep soon. I was just randomly hit with a wave of tiredness. It was very odd. I mean, to be fair, it's not like weird. Like I would expect me to be tired since I stayed up pretty late last night. But like, just randomly got tired. Do you ever clean your desk? Yes, I do. Draw a cat coming out of the stomach of that person while it carves his skin and makes a blood explosion. I don't think I will. Hello, Zen. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Can you erase that, or is it permanent? Just curious, because it looks like a pen. It is a pen, in fact. It is a ballpoint pen. So no, I cannot erase it. Bam, I curse you with needing to rest. I will go to sleep soon. I say go to sleep soon. I'll go to sleep at a reasonable time, hopefully tonight. I think. I hope. Well, I'm about to fall asleep, actually. Oh, I see. Well, I hope you get some good rest. Gore is cool in fiction, but people who enjoy it in their freaky content scare me. True. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of, like,
there's a lot of people with like odd proclivities out there. But I guess as long as the content is fictional, I think it's fine. Even though I would consider it a bit odd.
How long have you been drawing for? Cool stream, by the way. Thank you. Toilet out. I've been drawing for 8 years. Yeah, just basically. Are you in Pacific Standard Time? No, I'm in Eastern Standard Time. U.S. Eastern Standard Time. Eight years, same. Oh, nice. Hello, British. Welcome to the stream. For real, I'm not necessarily kink shaming. I'm more kink concerned. That's a new term. This is Minecraft music? No, this is music that I have made. Do you have live schedules? I want to keep watching your lives. Thank you very much. Well, I usually try to start at about 12 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time. About 5, so I usually try to start around 5 hours ago. Like, okay, so whatever 5 hours ago is in your time, I try to start from around there to like 1 hour after there. Like between those two times is where I try to start streaming. Today I actually started streaming like an hour later than I normally would have wanted to. Damn, you're finally using a new song? I finally made a new song, yeah. Well, you have stubble? Eh. I don't have stubble. This is great music, not gonna lie. Will you put it on Spotify? I don't really have a Spotify. One day when I do have a Spotify, I'll put it there. I released it on my YouTube channel though. Is that song called Fake Shelter? Yes, it is. False Shelter is the name of this track. Is it true that you wrote Moonlight Sonata and Wilhelm von Beethoven stole the script and took your fame? Now you're reincarnated into the present world to reveal the truth? Yes, I did. Yes, that is exactly true. That's the truth.
And you can't fact check me on this because there's nothing to fact check.
Okay, bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Jonelle. Out of the musician.
This page is basically done. Yeah, there's not really anything else to draw on this page. I'm the only one drawing along because this is one of the best things to draw along to be honest. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Where's your music?
If you go to my YouTube and then go to my playlist, you can see the OSTs. Or yeah, just the songs.
I start to understand why 99% of anime is Gunnar bait. Anyways, if you restarted art, what is the first thing you would practice or restart on immediately? If I restarted art, what is the first thing I'd practice? Fundamentals, like being able to draw boxes. You start to understand why 99% of anime is Gunnar bait?
What do you mean about, like, what do you understand? Like, what do you understand about the fact that 99? Is that true? 99, that's a lot. That's like, 99 is a lot. That's a very large percentage. But I do understand what you're saying, like a large amount of anime has Gunnar bait.
Draw the Furin meme. Well, JK.
I did do a pose that is similar.
Heike, I really wonder why harem novels exist. The common and normally unlike trope in the harem, nobody gets along and they're always fighting over the most cardboard flavor of MC of all time.
It's probably the same reason why people like power fantasies. Like, it's like the same reason why people like solo leveling, you know? Some people just like that type of stuff, I suppose.
Dennis, would you draw boxes again at this point of your progress?
Yeah, probably. Yes, I probably would. I've been focusing more on boxy like structures anyways, so yeah. Like, the way I construct my heads now is like more in it, like if you look right here, as I'm constructing it, I do have a more boxy like construction method than I used to, if you could see. I'll even break it down more in 3D space, so like you can actually see the box.
Try to draw the Neon Genesis Evangelion manifest. I don't know what that is. Like the one with the head on the back? I still don't know what that is. I haven't finished Evangelion, so I probably don't know what you're talking about. What piece of media really inspired you to like pursue art? Yusuke Murata. So it'll be Yusuke Murata, Tatsuki Fujimoto, and Sui Ishida. A side note would be like 58MW and maybe Dino Illustration, like Dino Illust from Twitter or wherever he is, Twitter and Pixiv. Like Dino Illust has a Twitter and Pixiv, and 58MW streams on YouTube. So yeah, top left, a girl is breaking her spine. That's not too. You can do that. Power fantasies can be cool, but I feel like the ones we get now aren't really power fantasies. If an everyday person had all the power in the world, I really doubt they would do anything isekai MCs do. True, but the thing is,
Usually for power, like in power fantasies, the thing is they make the character so like basically like a like a cutout basically, so you can essentially just insert yourself into it in a, like in a vague sense. They make the character so like bland that it can like apply to like the most amount of people, which like I personally don't like. I don't like enjoy those types of stories, not to like the utmost. Not like I like, you know, I like characters that actually have a character. But I mean, I simply just, I guess I just accept that, like I accept that the power fantasies, like they're just not meant for me. But there is some like people out there that it is meant for, and I would not like, I wouldn't say that's like bad per se. I would just say it's bad like to me. It's just not something that fits like to me, I guess. Reminders to go read One Punch Man, people. Yes, the manga is amazing. I didn't know Dino Illust. Purple Haze. I was reading me. Definitely can't with the metal rods in my back. Ah, well. I can do that. It's mainly like that for self-insert. That's why so many losers like it. Like, I don't know. Are they losers? And what makes them like a loser? What game are they losing at? If someone is enjoying something, are they actually losing? What do you enjoy drawing the most? I don't like the face. Hello, Funky Life. How's your day going? Like, I can say that I personally would not like to be like the type of person who like I'm not the type of person who would like a power fantasy, but I wouldn't necessarily call them losers per se. Yeah, but okay. I'm gonna like when the moment you start to generalize an entire group of people, you're usually gonna be wrong, unless like you generalize a very specific like thing. It's usually gonna be wrong. So when you say like, so when you say something like no, but most of the people who like that type like that sort of anime is like 12-year-olds or misogynistic losers, I think that's wrong. Because you can say that you think that, but you never have any data to prove it. So if you're just going off of a hunch, I very much would, you know, I don't know. Like, I think people can just enjoy something just for the, like, sake of enjoying it. I don't think that makes them, like, any worse at life, if that makes sense. Perhaps they're worse at, like, what you would enjoy. Perhaps they're not, like, the type of person that, like, you would want to be. But, like, I mean, the thing about humans is, like, humans are so varied in the ways that they like things, and they're so varied in the ways that they just can take, like, what you take out of an anime, it's very difficult to get into the mind of another person, and it's also very difficult to get a full grasp on the general population of a group. It's just always, it's never gonna really be accurate. Like you can say like some of them are like some of them are misogynistic, some of them are 12-year-olds, and you can like say that I would guess that some of like most of them, but like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Might be a bit wrong to say that I hate the premise behind Power Fantasy Isekai. It's like saying this world is wrong, I'm right. I just need a new world to show that I'm actually capable. It's like, yeah, but like, is it wrong to fantasize? like, so people like what's bad about like having an ideal? Like ideals exist. People have ideals. People like have dreams, even if the dreams will never come true. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing to simply have dreams, like have dreams of doing like just, you know, like whether it's like being a hero or like being someone like, and you can say, well, it doesn't mean anything because they're not doing it in reality. It doesn't mean anything because they're not taking actual physical action. But as long as it makes them happy, what they're actually physically doing doesn't like really come into play. Like the thing about it is, no matter if you're like, no matter what type of human you are, no matter what type of person you are, at the end of the day, the only thing you're trying to do is satisfy your desires. You're trying to like make yourself happy or like get rid of your fear or get rid of your sadness. And some people find that in actually doing actions, like, you know, taking action, getting a job, or perhaps it's like, you know, having a family, stuff like that. Some people can simply like satisfy their desires by like just having having a life that to you may seem very very insignificant and very meaningless, but to them it's like the most meaningful thing in the world. And of course some people are unhappy, but I'm just saying, like, what someone actually does and fantasizes about doesn't actually necessarily correlate to like how much meaning they have, I guess. Opinion is subjective. Well, yeah, opinions are always subjective. There's no such thing as, to be honest, there's no, it's very difficult. Yeah, the only thing that you can judge like other people on is your own like worldview. But because your own worldview is always going to be like biased, it's never going to really be a true, it's never going to be an accurate representation. It's an accurate representation in your worldview, but of course your worldview is not the only worldview. It's just very difficult. Philosophy and art. I mean, I like philosophy. Dennis, I like how you say I don't know after saying mostly everything. Well, I say I don't know after saying mostly everything because, well, I truly don't know if I'm right or wrong. You know, like I could say, like, even if I, you know, like, I'm not the type of person that will stand on my, I'm not going to claim that I know the truth is the problem. That's why I say I don't know. That's me, like, saying I don't actually know the truth. But I think that it is true. The one thing that I am, mostly convinced about is, as long as your worldview is based, yeah, I think that all opinions are subjective, and I think it's very difficult to actually like make a truth statement about like these people are losers or these people are like these people are living like the wrong life. I just think that that's like not a way. I don't think that's in general a statement that really holds much weight. It's just a statement about how you feel, which is fine. I don't think like your feelings are invalid, but I do think that just as your feelings are valid, other people's feelings are valid, and what makes them happy is like for the most part valid. You can say like of course there are some, like, as long as you're not harming someone else or like harassing someone else or something like that, right? But like if you are leaving other people to their own devices and they're not actually harming anyone, I don't think they're actually doing anything wrong. Yes, overgeneralizing is bad, but if you enjoy anime where all the women are useless maidens with big boobs and the boring self-insert MC has a harem, they make a lot of the toxicity in anime community. Let me see this. Let me try and read this. Is it wrong? Okay, is it wrong? So when people like go out to like fast food like shops, and like, are they like doing a bad thing? Is eating food that isn't nutritious, is that like an objectively bad thing? You can say that only eating that type of food perhaps is like bad, like in a health way. But the same thing cannot be said for food. Sure, food is a physical thing, but if it's just like the fiction that you like, I don't think, like, I don't know. Like, I think it's okay to like something that's not deep. I think it's okay to like something that's just, you know what I'm saying? So your opinions can change based on evidence? Well, yeah. Have you seen Psyche K or Komi Can't Communicate? I have not, no. I do know of them. I've heard of them. Psyche K, like, I know a little bit more about Komi Can't Communicate than Psyche K, but yeah. You're definitely right, Dennis. I just personally think that traits of someone who relates to an isekai MC and values cardboard flavored people more than real ones can be very disagreeable. I mean, sure, but like I would agree that you think that is like, I would agree that in your worldview, like that type of person is disagreeable, as you say. But like yeah, like I'm not even, there's no but to it. It's just like, yeah, if in your world, like if those people, you see them as disagreeable, like sure, like I can't really, I won't say anything about that. I think that what you think about those people is fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. As long as it doesn't turn into like, I guess, harassment of like people, I suppose. Hello, Jerry Lemonade. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? I gotta go since it's 22:10, but it's been fun. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I wouldn't harass them. I definitely avoid them. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, like, yeah, okay. I think it's fair that if you don't like a certain type of person, for you to avoid them. I think that's fair. Yeah? You know, I'm not actually too sure about what I'm saying right here. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of edge case, but I think, yeah, for the most part, I think, yeah, that's fair. I guess I just don't really see, like, for me specifically, I don't see a reason in, like, per se, for me personally, to actually avoid them. Because for the most part, I kind of just see them as, I don't know, people. I don't see them as anything different than, like, a normal person. Perhaps. I think if I were to actually talk to them and actually, like, if I were to have a conversation with, like, a person like that, I don't think they'd like appear to be like a super like weird individual for the most part. Of course, there are some people who like are weird. I think like, and I mean weird in like the sense that they are like antisocial, if that makes sense. Like they're not the type of person who actually would get along with other people. But for the most part, I think that most, like, I would guess, right? I'm guessing that if I were to have a conversation with them, I don't think they'd be so different than a normal person, is what I'm trying to say. You plan on doing anything jolly during Christmas? Not particularly. My family doesn't celebrate Christmas, but you know, maybe I'll do like a Discord art challenge based on like Christmas or something like that. My day is going amazing, and I hope yours is too. Mine is, yes. The American police agree with what you said. Wait, I don't even know what I said. Have I done commissions? Yes, I have. Got any tips? I'm confused whether I should open mine. Yeah, I mean, if you can open your commissions, if people want to commission you, I think it's like, people who commission you are commissioning you for the art that they see in front of them. So it doesn't really matter where you are in your art career. If someone is commissioning you, that means they want art from you in the art cell that you have at the skill level that you're at. You know? You don't have to wait, really. It's easy to sympathize with someone like that, but high key, I meant literally Rudius Grey Rat pre-reincarnations. I'd actually self this. But if I met the little Rudius Grey Rat pre-reincarnation, yeah, but the Rudius Grey Rat pre-reincarnation is not that like Rudius at the start of the anime. And to be fair, like his character is, he does do character development. I wouldn't say it's like whatever. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna start to get into like the anime, but like. Yes, Rudius Grey Rat is like an original person is a very extreme case of like a person like that. That's like a very extreme person, I would say. I don't think he's like a normal, well-adjusted, like he's clearly not a well-adjusted person. I think you can be mostly well-adjusted and still like enjoy like a cardboard cutout like power fantasy. I think like those two things aren't mutually exclusive, you know? They'll play her ass Christmas songs even at her funeral? Wait, who are you talking about exactly?
Because what happens if someone commissions you but isn't happy with the quality of your job?
I mean, it's unfortunate. Like, I would want to like do the best I can, but if like they commission me and I do the best that I can, and they're still not satisfied with it, I would say that, you know, it's unfortunate, but if I did the best that I can, then there's nothing really more for me to do. I would take it as a learning opportunity, I suppose. Luckily, though, no one who has commissioned me has been unsatisfied. At least, not that I know of. At least they haven't told me. Mariah Carey. If you see / met a person like Rudius pre-reincarnation, would you help them get better, or, you know, like choose to let them be? I mean, to be honest, like, I would hope that they get better. I would hope that they, but I'm not a therapist, you know. I'm not a therapist. I'm not actually someone who can actually. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can actually help someone. I can probably point them in the right direction, perhaps, but it's kind of up to them. Like, you can't help, like, ultimately, you can be there for someone, but you actually can't, like, help someone. You can push them in the right direction, but if that person doesn't actually want to change, they're not gonna change. Like, I can tell them all the motivational, like, speeches I have. I can, like, give them all of the philosophy that I have, or I can try to show them my worldview, but as long as that person doesn't want to change, well, they're not gonna. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm like cut out for that, you know. And to be honest, like, it's not like for that type of person, I don't. If that person is like actively antisocial, then I probably wouldn't want to like be with them, like be in their like vicinity in the first place. Like, I just wouldn't want to. You know? Yeah, like, I mean, as Wakaba says, like, it is not my problem. I'd have to like either I'd have to, for whatever reason, be compelled, like, personally to help them or something. Or they'd have to be at least, I don't know. I don't think I would. Like, as I said, I'm not really a therapist. I understand that he's a victim, but what he does in the light novels, especially in the light novels, is gross. Yeah, I think I've heard what he's done in the light novels. Yeah, like, I'm just not, that's just not really my job. It would seem like it'd be a very unpleasant thing for me to go through. To be honest, I'm not the self-sacrificial type of person, you know? How in the world do you unsend messages on YouTube? Just delete it. Could you try making more clean, polished sketch? I'm really curious how your line work would look on paper. Sure. My final drawing will be a sketch and pencil, and then a refinement with the pen. What was Rudius like back then? Certainly, I would say based on my morals, not a morally upstanding person. Actually, quite deplorable morally. Des, do you have a basement? I do, in fact, have a basement. Although I don't go there very often because, well, there's nothing in the basement for me to do.
Kind of off topic, just as much as I dislike the people who, in my opinion, don't deserve helping, I dislike those that try to help those people, even at the expense of themselves or those around them. I mean, I guess that's fair. I mean, see, I very much struggle with the word deserve. But if you personally feel like that people don't deserve something, yeah, I mean, it makes sense that you wouldn't, like, if they don't deserve help, in your opinion, then of course, like, it would make sense that they don't, like, someone who does help them is basically someone who's trying to help someone that in your worldview doesn't deserve to be helped is, like, kind of being just as morally reprehensible as the other person. Or maybe not just as, but they're kind of, like, yeah, you will, like, think that everyone should be outraged at that person. Which is fair. I think that's yeah. Based on what you feel, yeah, that makes sense. Goodbye, Quaggymation. Have a good day. Drawing with the pen is better for learning? I guess. I'm so late for school. Maybe you should get on that. I know it's wrong to push my worldviews and ideas of justice on others, but I guess I'm trying to say that I don't understand why they would help someone like that. Well, because, okay, well, at the very base level, the reason that they're trying to help that person is because it makes them feel good. Like, I wouldn't, like, okay, and I wouldn't even say that it's wrong. Like the reason that it's, like, even the statement that it is wrong to push your worldviews on other people is a part of your worldview. So, like, inside of your worldview, you're kind of like, you're like your worldview is fighting against your worldview, if that makes sense. But, like, I don't think there's anything that's like wrong in that. I think it makes total sense. Like, okay, the only, like, when you say something is good or something is bad, what you need is a goal. So, like, if you're saying that, like, people who help people who don't want to be helped at the expense of themselves and the other people around them is bad for society, if like that is, or bad for the community, if the prospering of the community is the goal, and the person who's trying to help this other person that you don't see as deserving of help makes the community worse, then that person is bad, like, for the goal. That would make sense. So I think a good way to, like, if you want to, like, make your worldview more pointed and, like, have more direction and, like, I guess make more sense to yourself, you have to frame everything around a goal, whether it be, like, making society better, or I say society in, like, a very broad, like, making your community better, making, you know, or, like, just being helpful for the world itself. If you frame it in that way, then like, I think it'll help you, like, make a lot more sense of, like, whatever you're talking about. Because if you just say something is wrong, just, like, in the broadest sense, it becomes so, like, vague, like, what you're talking about and what bad even means in that context. I just checked out the stream. Oh, what is the man talking about? Nothing, just useless philosophy. Yeah, so I was like, I don't think you're wrong to, like, I don't think it's wrong to push your worldviews on others per se, but I would say that it would mean that you're giving yourself special privileges because you also think that your worldview, like, takes precedent over other people's worldview. So if you're, like, in general, people's worldviews are very narcissistic and, like, and egotistical, which makes sense. Like, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think you should probably value your worldview.
You should value your worldview, but by nature of your worldview, you must like be egotistical or narcissistic in that worldview. Like you must think it's better than other people's. What am I even trying to do here? Just that. But wouldn't that be something like that? So then why is it represented like that, you know? I'm genuinely confused about this.
I love philosophy in this stream. That's why I love this channel. Do you like to consume?
What do you mean by consume? Like, do I like to eat? Yes, I like eating. Eating is good.
Okay, I think I get it now. I hate that people help other people. I hate people that help people I don't believe deserve their help because it leads to me thinking that they're helping them to feel better about. Oh no, okay, but the thing is, yes, like that is true. But why? Okay, but you must understand that anything that anybody does is to make themselves feel good. Like it is to satisfy everyone, no matter how altruistic they seem, no matter how selfless they seem. They're ultimately doing it because it makes them feel good. It makes them feel better. Yes, like
that. But that's just the nature of humanity. That's just the nature of people. A person never does anything that they don't desire. A person cannot physically go against
that's just what people do. Not eating, even though I like eating too. By consume, I mean the anime shows. And like each culture, subculture, the niche, the cliche, trash to peak, with the only goal to consume and enjoy.
No, like I have taste, right? But I would like to consume my tastes, right? That's a bad perspective. I could put on that perspective better. Something like that.
Every action is self. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But people do things for themselves in the end. Like, and I think what you would have to do is, why do you think it is bad for someone to help someone to make themselves feel better about themselves? Like, why is that a bad thing in your worldview? Like, to what end is it bad to like do something for someone else because it makes you feel good? Like,
yeah, why is that bad? You'd have to clear it up for yourself, to make it easier for yourself to understand your own worldview. You'd have to understand why that would make you feel bad. Centered around like a purpose or like, you know, something like that. I could do, surely, if it's like, surely I can like make this better by like doing something like that.
Pizza mozzarella, rella. What is that?
That's some sort of song?
It's a song by Gyro Sapelli. I never heard of him. Oh, this is gonna be a
very
annoying pose to do. I don't know why people. Sometimes not helping someone is helping them. If someone doesn't understand selflessness and embodies the nature of it, they can't be selfish. Care and sharing reduce selfishness if done properly. Well, consumption is my idea of living. My soul desires consumption to the point that it wants to create, hence story writing. If this is too complicated, I just want to draw good.
Essentially, you want to do things that like make you feel good, right?
Well, yeah, fair enough. Good night, guys. Happy first Advent.
Good night. Wait, weren't you the one who like wanted me to do this pencil thing? Then for who?
Then for who am I drawing this pencil thing? It's for me, actually. If every action is selfish, I don't like someone taking a selfish action to help others and feel better about themselves. What I don't like is they pose their act as selfless. You don't like liars, essentially. But okay, like, but when someone helps someone else, it like when someone helps someone else, it is like the action of helping the other person makes you feel good. So like I don't think it's a lie to say, well, why did you, like, if someone says, well, why did you help that person? The person would have to say, oh, well, because I wanted to help them, right? Because they looked like they needed help. If you but if you just say like if they answered that they just wanted to help that person, that is like that the other person feeling good is the goal, but it's just the deep like the very deepest driving motivator is so they can feel good, right? Like it's not a lie. Like if I go and help my brother out, like yes, I wanted to help him, but like if you really think about it like as deep as possible, it will always loop back around to myself. But if you ask me, well, why did you help that person? And I just say, well, because like they needed help. That's not a lie. Like that, like it's not a lie to say that people help people because they want to help them. It's just that if you dig deeper, it ultimately comes back to it makes them feel good, right?
So I don't think they're like posing. I don't think they're like lying. I don't think they're like putting up some sort of like righteous act per se. I think some people do. I think some people do like do that. Some people,
because like some people do think that selflessness exists, and a person who thinks that selflessness exists thinks that helping people is like a selfless thing, and so they can frame it in that way.
But you know, digging deeper, like it is ultimately a selfish thing. But it's also not a lie to say that that
person did want to help. Wait, is the sketch facing forward or backward? It's facing, the person is facing this way.
Yeah, no, this is a terrible hand. Ugh, I don't know what to do. So, like, okay, here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. I'll do it like this.
Yeah, I like your art. It's good. Thank you. Like if you ask me, why do you draw? And I just say, cause I like to draw. If I say the answer that I just like to draw, I'm not posing like in the end, or like I just like to create art. But like, well, to be fair, I guess that's probably not, like I'm saying exactly what I mean. When I say I like to do something, that means whatever I'm doing like makes me feel good. But like that's the same for like whatever anyone does. I'll go tomorrow and buy a sketchbook and a pencil. All right. I hope you
have some happy drawing. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what to do with this. I don't want to make them all too uniform. I want them to all have different. But this is such a weird pose. Why can't I figure out how to do this pose? Maybe like something like that.
Man, we all have our different intentions when helping someone. It could even be that we see ourselves in them. That's why we help them.
Yeah, true. Yeah, like, I would say that is true. It's just, like, ultimately, it just does make us feel good. That is the ultimate reason why we do things. So I would say that it's not, like, it's not, like, a bad thing. Like, it's not a lie when someone says that I help people because, like, they need help. Or, like, I help people because, you know, because it's the right thing to do. Like, it just happens that in their worldview, doing the right thing to do also makes the only reason they do the right thing to do is because it makes them feel good. The selfishness of someone's action doesn't really matter. It's their selfless action
It's when their selfless action harms those around them and they still pose their actions as selfless.
I mean, oh, okay. I mean, if you're trying to argue that, yeah, but okay, but what you're saying is, when someone does a selfish act, basically what you're saying is, so like, if we take the initial premises, which is like every action that a person does is selfish, and like if you take the initial premise that every action that like someone does is selfish, what you're really saying is, people who do an action, the action, like the fact that it's selfish doesn't matter. All that matters is whether the end result is good or bad. Because no matter, like, if someone tells the truth or if someone lies, both of these actions are selfish. They tell the truth because it makes them feel good and they think it's the right thing to do, or they lie because it makes them feel good and they think that they should lie. You know? It's just like, no matter which way you cut it, no matter if they lie, if they tell the truth, like, it's still gonna be like a selfish thing. It's really like, I think that the only thing that matters is, like, yes, like kind of what you said, the end result, but I don't think the lying or like the deception is actually the important part.
You have to study exactly what the self is supposed to be.
Study what the self is supposed to be. The self, the ego, what you believe is you. The self is supposed to be. What do you mean by supposed to be? Like what is that? What are you talking about exactly in that? Like, using that word. See, this pose looks better. This hand position looks better. It looks way more natural. Yes.
Okay, good night, Sephiroth. Have a good day.
Night. Have a good night.
So feeling good and the goal to draw, so is feeling good the goal or to draw is? Rather, I should ask, if tomorrow you don't feel good drawing, would you not draw? Yeah, if tomorrow I suddenly lost the desire, like all the desire, tomorrow, if drawing didn't feel good, and the day after that, drawing didn't feel good, and the day after that, like, if I never felt good about drawing ever again, I would never draw again, because the reason that I'm drawing is because it satisfies, like, my desire. Like, it just feels good to draw.
You know, it just makes me happy. But if drawing no longer made me happy, then what purpose is there to draw?
You know? The goal, so, like, it's like, okay, so basically what it is the feeling good is the compass. Your compass points towards a certain action, right? So the feeling good is the compass that points towards a goal. But, like, so, like, it's, the happiness is more like a direction for you to go. It's like, it's basically the carrot that you're chasing. It makes you chase the carrot in the first place. Oh yeah, what's your motivation behind making art? I like making art. I don't know. I want to get better at making art, I suppose. But even if I would like to get better at making art. I want to become an art god. That's what I say all the time. But so I guess that's my motivation. But in the end, I just like have fun. I like looking at art. I'm very inspired when I see like an artist draw. Like when I see when I see like really good artists draw, I just get inspired and I just want to draw. It feels good to like learn to be better, I guess. The self is a mental construct and invention created by the mind to navigate our social environment. The self is based on our identity. Yes, so you're basically talking about ego. Like, basically the self is the ego, and the ego is all the labels that you apply to yourself.
I mean, yeah, sure, I would like agree with, yeah. That is what the self is.
Those are cool. Thank you very much, Bob. Welcome to the stream. Have you seen Tatsuki Fujimoto drawing?
Not in live, not like in a live way, no.
I think while passion boils down to the greatest desire, my greatest desire is to consume. May you have one for yourself too. Greatest desire is to consume. I've heard this before. Did you say, have you been in... In fact, I feel like I'm just getting deja vu, actually. To consume. Oh, like your greatest desire, like the thing that makes you the most happy is to consume things. Yeah, I mean, everyone has their greatest desire. Everyone has a thing for, like, that they are pointing towards. A person that doesn't have, like, what I define, like, meaning as is basically whatever you're looking to, like, forward to. So, as long as someone is doing something, that means they're, like, they have something to look forward to, I think. They either have the hope of a better future or the hope of, like, something new, but, like, in the end, they're still looking forward. For real, it's strange how our entire persona is a mix of social constructs and people we've met along the way. We imitate and become those around us. Isn't that so fun? I think it's fun. I think it's fun. I don't mind it. I mean, for me to mind it would, for me to, like, have a problem with that would kind of I would basically have a problem with human nature itself, and I don't know if that's, like, so helpful to do. The ego is an illusion, so all things done to feed the ego are based on illusory feelings. To do something to feel good only feeds the illusion of self. It's basically a parasite. Okay. I don't think the self is, I think this, you can say like every human concept is like a fake thing. You can say that the only thing that exists is the universe. You can say stuff like that. I mean, I think that, like, sure, that's fine, but if you don't have any desires, if you don't have anything you're looking forward to, if you don't have anything that you'd like, that is what you consider yourself, you won't do anything. I don't think you would actually do any, I think you'd become this thing that is, like, not exactly a corpse. You're not, like, dead, but you are if you are content, perhaps content is not even the right word. If you are lacking in a desire to do anything, you won't do anything, and so you'll just sit there. And I don't think that's what, like, you would consider, like, a human, or, like, you'd definitely probably consider that, like, less human than at least a person who is looking forward to something, that is trying to do something. At least I would. Like, I think for the most part, I think I think the healthiest part is to get rid of most of the labels, like, get rid of most of the ego that you can, like, attribute to yourself, you know, all the labels. But I think you basically, the base form that you should have for yourself is just that you are, like, you just are yourself. Like, you don't need to, like, label yourself as, like, you know, whatever it is that you try to label yourself. You could just label yourself as you, which is, like, probably the freest, like, label that you can give yourself. Dennis, sorry with what you have problems with the good and bad. I don't have problems with it, but I do have problems, like, with objective good or bad. If we're talking about, like, good or bad in relation to a goal, I think that the only way that good or bad can exist is in relation to a goal. A knife is bad at, like, a knife is bad at hammering in a nail. A knife is, like, good at cutting things. A hammer is bad at cutting things, but it's good for hammering a nail, right? Things that are good or bad have a purpose that we've assigned to them, which then we can use the words good or bad to dictate, like, to basically indicate if these things are good at the job that we're talking about. I think the self is a great self-defense against nihilism. I think you can believe that everything is meaningless. You can still believe that everything is meaningless, but still believe that you are, like, a person, but, like, believe that you are you. Exactly, you won't do anything because you won't exist within your mind. Some identity is healthy, I know. Will supersedes desire. I had a knife with a hammer at the bottom.
That's a hammer knife. That's the most powerful knife ever. Probably not, but yeah, that's interesting. A knife with that? Why? I mean, that's interesting, but like, why? Wouldn't that make the knife like? Wouldn't that make the knife heavy or something? It was a survival tool. Oh, okay. For, like a Swiss Army knife. Oh wait, almost literally. It's almost, well, not exactly, probably. It's like a multi-tool. A knife with the weight of a hammer would be cool. It'd be interesting, yeah. Yeah, heavy at the bottom. The pommel was a hammer. I see. Oh, as long as you could use it, well, I guess it's fine. What's up? Hello, David. Welcome back to the stream. Okay, I'm almost done with this. Yeah, wait, but Wakaba, did you ever answer, like, to what purpose or like to what goal is like lying, is like saying that you're doing so, like if the only reason that you can call like a selfless, like a person who claims to be selfless, if the only way that you can call like that person bad or like wrong is that the end result ends up being bad, like for whatever you want it to be, then it's not even about them lying. It's just about whether they succeed in like whatever they're trying to do, isn't it? Like, why is the lying itself bad? Why is the claiming of the selflessness like a bad thing? The original statement was about the person posing themselves as selfless by helping others at the expense of other people. So it's bad because it hurts other people. And that's bad because you value other people, basically. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But if the person is like posing themselves as selfless and helping other people, but it is not at the expense of other people, that is good. Because like all I'm getting at is the posing to be selfless isn't actually a bad thing. It's the outcome that you're claiming to be like the bad thing. It's like the end, like the result of it. Hello, Lily. Welcome back. I just don't know how to do this. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that and then like bring that down. And like to clarify, I'm not saying that like your worldview is like wrong or anything, but I am just saying that like I'm just trying to pinpoint exactly the point of pain. Like I'm trying to pinpoint the exact mechanisms that your worldview is working like by. In my mind, it's the same as taking money from your struggling non-abusive parents' bank account and giving it to some delinquent friends who don't care about you to gamble with. Right, like you can say that the end result is bad because like innocent people are like missing out. I think that's fine, but you also add in the lying part. You like add in the fraudulent part as like an extra thing, where it seems like the cleanest cut thing is if someone is doing something at the expense of innocent people, then it's bad, whether or not they're lying about like if it's selfless or not, right? Or maybe not. Not your father, but yes, I am using the gel pen. That could have been better. If you claim to be selfish, you're not modest, and immodesty is an act of selfishness. True, and if you claim to be selfish, that is also selfish. No matter, like, basically, no matter what you do, it's going to be a selfish action. Selfishness is something you cannot escape from. Okay, that's basically done. Does that pose looks cool? Thank you. It was a struggle to get the hand, though. Well, what I hate about it is mostly that said person that gave their parents money to delinquents are framing their actions as selfless to feel good about themselves, which I disagree with. Yeah, okay, so, like, basically it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. So ultimately, I guess for your worldview, ultimately, the bad taste in your mouth is like... The bad taste in your mouth is just like an extra, like... Basically, it's like practically bad for like the community and the innocent people, and it's also like personally bad because it makes you feel like, well, it makes you feel bad. So yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Is she bowling? I don't know what the heck she's doing. She's reaching into her inventory for a 12-inch greatsword. Yeah. I smell food being made. I'm quite hungry. I have pizza. I want some. First of all, not your father. No, thank you. There's food. It smells like there's food being made, so I guess I'll go and get some of that after I'm done. Eat on stream? Nah. I'm gonna end the stream in a second. This is the last drawing. That's that drawing with your imagination. No, I'm using a reference for this. I kind of used a reference for it, but it's different. Here, you can see the reference. You won't be able to. Okay, if I turn that off, yeah, you won't be able to see. Yeah, you can see the reference right there. It's the one on the left is kind of the reference that I used, and yeah. So I've changed some stuff. I've added the hand. The hand did not like. I didn't use a reference for the hand, of course, but. This one was Goku so caked. You know Goku does squats. You know Goku exercises. Looks really deep. Yeah, I do. Like I say all the time, I don't actually use a one. I don't do the reference one for one. If you saw the butt actually wasn't like doing. The butt wasn't doing this curve. It was actually doing the opposite curve. So I changed that. I changed a lot of the of the reference. Like sometimes. Mamma Mia, indeed. Guys, it's AI. It has 4 fingers. Hello, Cappuccino. Welcome to the stream. Wait, you're not. Wait, bye-bye. You're saying, when were you here, Cappuccino? Hello, Cappuccino. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I guess goodbye, then. Yeah, the thumb is hidden behind here. Actually, I should probably, like, could I add the thumb, actually? Would that even make sense? So, like, if the thumb is here, the thumb would be popping out. Probably. I could probably add the, like, this would be where the thumb is. Oh, that's not necessarily so clear.
Six fingers is possible IRL. Why people don't try it more often?
Probably because it's not common. It's possible, but it's not common.
Crap, I have school tomorrow too. Vietnam flashbacks. Also, less fingers could be portrayed more. That's true. You're right.
Alright, guys, I think I'm basically done with this stream. Thank you guys for staying with me till the end. I appreciate it.
It's almost been like 80, 20 plus 40. It's almost been 4 hours. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate your presence, and thank you for the nice conversation, Wakaba. And what was the other one's name? It was Flower? P Flower? No. It is no P the Nobody, not P Flower. Yes, thank you very much. I'm not doing the rainbow light stuff. But yes, thank you very much, guys. I just realized there was a Discord. Yes, we do have a Discord. Definitely join. Love the community. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, you can join the Discord. Make sure nobody weird is DMing you, by the way. Anyone who is joining the Discord, have some discretion to like who you actually interact with in your DMs. But yes, thank you very much for coming. And no, I just joined. Well, welcome to Discord, Flower Girl. What is the purpose of drawing boxes? Should I make them converge and understand the X? You could do that. You should try and like, I don't know, drawing the boxes like for the purpose that I take from drawing boxes is simply to get a good understanding of the 3D space. If you need to understand the axis and stuff, like the axes to like do that, then yes, do that for yourself. If you don't need to do that, then I don't think you should. Or like, do it if you want to, right? But I don't think you need to. Only if you feel that you should, or that you need to. But yes, thank you guys. Stream ending, yes, you go. Welcome to the stream and goodbye. Fun stream, thank you guys. Oh, my legs are gonna actually kill me. I've been sitting down for hours. Yes, alrighty. I guess that's about it. I will see you guys later.